Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a lace front install from LaBello. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but this is it. And if you want to see the process, just keep watching it after I'll do a review, so stay tuned. So you start out with the wig cap on. Here I am with my wig cap, making sure it's fitted. I have it over my ears on both sides, and then I'm going to seal it in with the Gotta Be freezing spray. I'm going to put it along the line of my braids, like the very beginning of it. So here I go, spraying. Yeah, I'm just gonna spray the line of that. After, I'm gonna blow dry it. Temperature does not matter, I don't think. I just put it until it actually dries, and I start to like feel it with my finger just to make sure it starts to harden. After I finish with that, I cut off the lace outside of it. If that makes sense, like the lining. So I cut that part off, so it kind of takes a bit of precision and just making sure that you cut across the line. If anything, cut the part that's dry and didn't get sprayed down. So here I am cutting that lace. Cutting. So here I am attempting to make it as precise as possible and then move it off my ears because it's not going to remain there forever, but just trying to make it as perfect as can be. Here is the wig. It comes with a wig cap on the inside, and yeah, this is it after it's been unpackaged. If you want to try the wig out, it's called Rose from LaBello, but here I am putting onto my head just to measure it and just get the actual feel of like how it's fitting on my head with the wig cap on. Now you can see that you cannot see the wig cap itself under the wig, which is the purpose. You want to now cut the lace from the wig to at least try and match them up and align both laces. So here I go, cutting. You want to get the lace as close as possible to the scalp, by the way. I just try to not do too much so I don't mess up the wig itself. Now I'm going to get the glue part of Gotta Be, and now I'm going to put that at the very like tip of where the wig cap is. Not too much, just like a nice even thin layer. And now I'm going to use that to seal the wig on. First I will blow dry it, just to at least try and dry it, get it heated up, only for a little bit, and then I'm going to eventually pull the wig down and seal that onto there. Now that I pulled it as far as I can go, I'm going to try and put the blow dryer again, just to make sure it's sealed on well. Now I'm going to get my scissors and try and cut off as much excess lace as possible. Cut. If you see my lips moving, I am singing to whatever music I was listening to at that moment. I'm now going to get my clips and clip my hair back so I do not get it in the way for this next step. I'm going to continue cutting and then eventually add in foundation and my concealer to try and like at least blot the rest of the lace. It wasn't really easy for me with this wig in comparison to other wigs I've used because the lace is white. I'm used to lace of a wig being more like brown or like neutral, so it actually blends in with my skin tone a little bit more. So there's that difficulty with me just trying to blend it. It wasn't as easy as other wigs, like I've said earlier. But I'm brushing it out, you know, obviously because I need to. It was getting kind of tangled, but brushing the hair out, I'm trying to create a part. I was trying to go for a middle part with this wig, but you know, whatever your preference is. So now that I've blended out my concealer and foundation on my scalp and brushed out my hair, I'm going to attempt, emphasis on attempt, to cut baby hairs in my wig. I never do this, but I know that that's what people do to make your hair look more natural, so I am attempting to do this. All that concentration on my face shows you I never do. But now that I've done that, I'm now mostly done for the most part, installing it. I put my makeup on, as you can see, and now I'm going to lastly put leave-in product just to condition and moisturize the hair. I kind of just run it in between my hair with my fingers at first and then follow in with a brush. So that was my video of installing this wig. I had the wig cap, put this on, had to cut the lace several times. In the end, I had to actually change my wig cap because the original wig cap I had was very white. So I switched to a brown one to try and help with the lace situation, and it made somewhat of a difference. So I did this install today, and I did the Berry Boujee, which I'm going to show you right now, yesterday. I'm getting from like Jessica Rabbit, Ariel, Little Mermaid vibes from this. What do you think? Between the two, I would say I like that one a lot more. For me, personally, I just thought that the lace on this was very white. I had to put a lot of foundation along the lines of the lace just to like attempt to make it blend in, but I still don't think it made that much of a difference. In comparison to the Berry Boujee wigs, I think that lace was brown or matched my skin tone a little bit more. This one looks a little crazy, but I just wanted to try it for the fun of it. Yeah, I have no complaints about the overall company in general. Again, I have this wig, Berry Boujee. I have a black curly one. I have a gold curly one. Like, I'll continue to order from them. Black owned business. I also attempted to give a side part, and then the lace started to show like a lot. I don't know if it's because like my skin tone compared to the lace, it just was very evident, or it's just that stitching right there was very white and sticking out. So I kind of just stopped about like a quarter of the way, or maybe it's like less than a quarter. I want to continue trying to do more wig installs. This is my second time doing a wig install myself. The red burgundy berry one was my first one ever, and I think I did really well with that, considering I'm not really much of a hair guru where I don't do my hair myself. Typically, I'm really lazy with it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video, y'all. Bye!